haven't even been out here for a long time. Good morning and welcome to day 34 on the Appalachian Trail. Today, you might notice, my pack is teeny tiny. I am doing my first slack pack. 20 miles from Devil's Fork. Jill just dropped us off back there. And back to Log Cabin Drive, which is where Hemlock Hollow Hostel is. And that's who I'm slack packing through today. Today's supposed to be a bit off and on rainy, but should be a nice day for hiking. I think the high is in the 60s, so perfect weather. And this is a great way to get in some miles. I feel like I've got a day pack on. It's amazing. Really just the essentials and water, and was able to split the slack pack cost with somebody else at the hostel, so pretty affordable way to do it. And Jill made us pancakes this morning, so it was blueberry and apple pancakes. So good. Loaded up on the syrup and the butter and coffee, so that was very nice. And she's gonna make a brownie for us when we get back, so I have that to look forward to. But yeah, we're gonna have a great day out here on trail, and I'm not in any hurry this morning to get in these miles. We passed a lot of trucks pulled over with their hunting dogs, and they're apparently bear hunting. We heard reports of a pretty aggressive bear in this area, so I'll be completely honest, glad I'm not camping here, but that's kind of what I'm assuming that they're going after this morning. It's kind of dark today because it is so cloudy, but I wanted to talk about real quick what I brought today on my slack pack. And this is my first ever slack pack, so I don't know if it's exactly what I need or what I don't need or whatever, but it's kind of just what I would bring on a day hike. So obviously I have my food with me for the day, lots of calories. I packed 2,500 calories with me. Don't know if I'll be able to eat all of it, but I know I'll be burning a lot today. So I have lots of carbs and fats with me. And then I packed my water and electrolytes, as well as my water filter, because 1.5 liters is nowhere near enough for 20 miles. And then I've got half of my electronics package. So just my charger for my phone in case I need that. Because I do like to look at far out a lot during the day. I shouldn't die, but just in case. I also have my toiletry bag with me with just toilet paper and trowel and hand soap. And I have my rain gear with me as well. I don't think I'll be needing really anything more than the pack cover because I'm planning to do laundry, or at least stick my stuff in the dryer when I get back. But I'd rather have it. Better be safe than sorry in case it does get cold. And then I have my little emergency kit that's got my, what are this called? They're not like the full bivy bags. Oh, the emergency blanket. And a couple like ibuprofen, Band-Aids, KT tape, Sharpie, like that kind of stuff in it. And I think that's it. You know, obviously my poles, and then I'm carrying my wallet with me and hand sanitizer and headlamp. Yeah, that's it. Oh, I do have my headphones as well. I'm just gonna keep listing off. I forget I have stuff up here in my hip belt pockets that I just didn't take out that kind of lives there forever. So that is everything that I brought on the slack pack today. And it's all I can imagine I'm going to need, so hopefully it works well for me. Well, the rain's picking up a little bit, but it is time for snack number 1 of the day. Any guesses? Honey bun! Oh, that is beautiful out there. Like the sun's hitting the valley. I will say, one of my favorite things about doing a section sobo is running into people who you haven't seen in a couple days, but you know that you're probably hiking around. So this morning, I already got to catch up with Hypno and Too Hot, which it's been a few days since I've seen them, like before Hot Springs. So that was fun. Say hello, see how they're doing, chat for a bit. The not so great news is that Noro is running rampant on trail. I have heard several reports of people who have gotten it after coming out of the Smokies, so I'm already pretty religiously washing my hands, but I'm going to be extra vigilant about trying to avoid shelters, and you can't avoid every common area. That's just impossible, and definitely a fear-based mentality. But I will be a little more extra careful about washing my hands before I'm eating, or not touching the food that I'm eating and eating out of the wrapper, all that kind of stuff, just because pretty much from here until Virginia, I'm hearing a lot of reports of it right now, and I don't want to be afraid of it, but I do want to be mindful and aware and try to prevent it. So we come to this little spot where it looks like the trail turns, but actually it keeps going straight. But this is a gravesite of 2 soldiers that were killed in the Civil War, which is super sad. I think they were Union soldiers visiting family in the Confederate States. Might be wrong, but it's Shelton graves. Oh, sad reminders of history. Making our way down off of Big Butt. Yep, that's actually what it's called. Big Butt. Not making that up. But it's about noon and just hit 8 miles for the day, so not too bad. The uphill was pretty cruisy, like it wasn't that steep, and it was very gradual. We've almost done 2,500 feet of gain, but it really hasn't felt like that compared to yesterday when it was a bit more steep. It's also cool today. It's been raining off and on, which to me is perfect weather. I know others might disagree. Again, keep running into people who, I was in the Smokies with, or I met in Hot Springs. It's pretty fun. But I think I'm gonna wait. There's a shelter in about 2 miles and stop there for a little snack and a little break, because that'll put us, oh gosh, I almost tripped on that root. That'll put us about halfway through the day. Okay, but why does this look so cool? Oh, I feel right at home in an open field. I feel like I'm going out to feed the cows or the horses. According to Merlin, which if you're not familiar with that app, it is an app that lets you identify birds based off of their calls. I've been hearing a lot of eastern towhees today, as well as ovenbirds and ravens too, but I can identify those without the app. This bird is so blue. I hope you can see it. Oh my gosh, We've got a bit of a break from the rain again. The clouds over there don't look super promising, but I will take the dry for now. I was laughing last night because we were sitting around the table reading AT weather, and it was like a chance of showers and thunderstorms before 8 a.m. and then 8 to 2 p.m. a chance of showers and thunderstorms. After 2 p.m., a chance of showers and thunderstorms. After 5 p.m., a chance of showers and thunderstorms. Then a chance of showers and thunderstorms. And I was like, why couldn't they just say showers and thunderstorms all day? Oh man, it was kind of funny. Hey, little buddy. I've come to a point where I can take a bad weather bypass around a super exposed rocky ridgeline. I don't love these clouds, and the last 2 people I talked to did the bad weather bypass. Also, I'm at mile 300. This is so exciting. But yeah, the last 2 people I talked to said that they did the bad weather bypass, and just because I don't love these storm clouds and it is supposed to thunderstorm this afternoon, I don't want to risk being out there for 45 minutes to an hour on an exposed cliffside. It's just not my jam today. Of course the blue sky comes out while I'm on the bypass. Oh well, win some, you lose some. Made the best call I could at the moment. I don't know if you can hear it, but there's water flowing under these rocks. Pretty neat. I take this little side trail over to Black Stack Cliffs. I don't think it's very long. I am 15 miles into my day, which means I've got about 5 miles left, all downhill, which for me means a little bit slower going. I'm slower on the downhills than I am the flats and uphills sometimes, though I've heard this is pretty gradual, so that's nice. But I have definitely noticed a difference today slack packing. You know, typically when I hit about 15 miles right now with a fully loaded pack, I'm getting tired. Like yesterday when I got right at 15. Granted, I probably didn't eat enough yesterday because I was climbing so much, but I was tired. I was ready to be done. Today, I feel like I could go at least 10 more miles, and that's just the difference in having a light pack, which is crazy. So I think in the future, I will probably consider slack packing. I mean, obviously it doesn't replace a 0 day. It doesn't replace a rest day. But in some places, like where it's a possibility, maybe instead of taking a Nero and a 0, maybe I Nero into town and then slack pack and just give my body a little bit of a rest. And I think that could be a good reward for me moving forward, assuming it's affordable. That's honestly, that's the biggest thing, is if people split a slack pack, or just some hostels are more affordable than others, I think that's going to be my biggest hurdle as far as being able to do it. But something to consider for the future, for sure. There we go, back here at Log Cabin Drive, finishing the day right at 19.5 miles.
Let's get the hot spring, then it'd be to get the Erwin, then maybe to...
Well, I finished today at exactly 20 Appalachian Trail miles on the slack pack from Hemlock Hollow Hostel. and it was a great day. Lots of downhill there at the end, but overall it wasn't too bad of a section. I definitely was glad to be slack packing. I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling strong after that. I need to stretch a little bit more and roll out my feet just to make sure I'm in good shape for tomorrow. The goal is to make it to Uncle Johnny's in about 2.5 days. That way I can resupply when I get there and still make that ferry crossing, because they only do that, I think, from like 9 to 2. So I don't want to waste essentially an entire day there. But again, that's a bridge we will cross when we get there. Thank you so much for watching today. And again, I don't say it enough, but thank you so much for the love and support that you all show in the comments. It is so sweet getting to read through those when I have service. I do really enjoy it, and I read every single one of them. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And I will see you all again tomorrow for another great day of hiking.